Hi everyone, welcome back to the Medieval Legacy Challenge, episode 22. We are back in the tavern. This is Bran's underground room where she keeps all her bounty posters. I think at the moment, we're just gonna let them all sleep, but I might spend a little bit of time working on everyone's skills and aspirations. I did have to add Brienne to the household, but we won't be playing her except for making her make drinks and stuff. I'd really like to do Kirby's, but I don't think we can do a lot of these. Maybe I'll have to give him something else. I'm just going to put him in front of the animals, I think. Oh my god, where am I going to find goose pets? Yeah, I think that's easier because we're not going to go to Henford and Bagley. It's in a whole other kind of continent. How about Clement? Oh, he could probably do some of this stuff. Oh, this is a very brief aspiration. So Clement had a huge problem with Brienne last episode, and remember that Clement's a little clairvoyant child. I can't call him a little boy anymore because he's a full-grown teen. Yeah, I think he knew what was going to happen with Brienne betraying them. The other children aren't aware because Brienne had a private conversation with Marnie as she was getting arrested, and they haven't had a chance to go and speak to Marnie or Otto because they are in the royal dungeon in the castle, which is very tricky to get into. So I think they might suspect that it was Morgan Ember who was in the tavern with Brendan, who was part of the conversation that Brienne overheard. Why do they all have so much satisfaction? What satisfying lives they lead. I'm gonna give Parsley a shameless. Peach Pit gets fast reader. Where's that? Speed reader. It's expensive. And Plenty gets always welcome. Maybe speed cleaner. I think she's neat, isn't she? And maybe I'll wait until she's a bit older so I can get some of these other ones. Because she's going to be our little career gal. Well, they're both going to be. So when everyone's awake, I think I'll have Kirby. He's kind of in charge now, isn't he? Kirby's going to go and visit Brendan and his wife to kind of find out what the heck is going on. He doesn't really know anybody else in the neighborhood. Parsley knows a few kids now. Parsley has been hanging out with the ne'er-do-wells, with the troublemakers. So I might have him go and have a bit of an adventure as well. Clement's just gonna chill. He's just gonna chill. He's not really concerned. And maybe I'll have Plenty. I think she's got a knitting. Yeah, Plenty can work on some knitting. I'm also just kind of pretending that she's helping out in the kitchen, although children cannot actually cook, which is an oversight. And Peach Pit, the little potion maker slash mixologist, I'm pretending that she's helping out in the bar. Not because she is an especially helpful child, but because she enjoys it. She likes mixing the drinks. Right, I think everyone's waking up now. So Brienne's going to cook. Oh, now that she's actually in their household, all of the cooking is going to cost money, isn't it? So maybe I'll just have her make bread. I think she's quite a cheap sim anyway. Can finally look at her traits. Materialistic, foodie, neat. There's nothing that would imply why she was so mean in the last episode. I have no idea. Oh, Kirby, you got acne? Let's see your little face. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, they can. I've been playing with the packet in my own time, the high school pack. They can wash their face and stuff, but I'm gonna roll with it because I think it's funny. They're all having Kirby's cake for breakfast, so they're all ignoring the innkeeper's cooking. Oh my god, Plenty has spiders? Wait, I didn't know this was a creepy crawly lot. Brienne, your inn sucks. As I said, this was the most affordable place that they could find. They're getting low on money again. Oh no, is she poisoned? Oh no, 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 no! Plenty! You're our hope for the future. Please don't go like your papa. Okay, I don't think children can die. Wait, let me Google. Sims 4, can children die of poison? Oh my god, they can. Oh no, what do I do? Oh no. Okay, it can wear off on its own. How do you cure it? Do I really have to take her to Salvadorada? We'll see if it gets any worse. So I guess she's gonna knit and recuperate today. Why don't you just go back to bed, honey? Which one is your bed? There you go. Oh, there's some guys in the inn. Should we meet them? We could. Oh, Peach Pit is sick as well. Peach Pit. Oh my god, are we gonna lose the little girls? I do not want to. Oh, Peach Pit. Oh my god, she's all stripy. No. I'll take Kirby to visit Brendan. Oh my gosh, they got two little babes. So I don't know how well you guys remember Brendan, but he was like one of the first children that we met from the Turpin house, the Turpins who live next door to the Dolans in Granite Falls. I love the little pigeons in Granite Falls, by the way. Oh, not this so much. This is from the Medieval Windenburg mod. Do you guys know that there's dead bodies outside your house? No? Okay. Brendan, why are you going to sleep? Okay, I guess we're chatting to Yuki. Yuki, where are you? You're outside. So I think he'd be slightly uncomfortable about talking to... Why does he always have this in his hand? He's not an alcoholic, I swear. Maybe, I think it might be an accessory. Maybe I'll just change his outfit. Yeah, I think it's an accessory that I didn't take from him. Oh, Brayden. They called him Brayden? Brayden and Brendan. Which one is very hungry? Poor little pockmarked boy. Right, so they have a child's room for one child, but I don't know where they're gonna put the other one. Maybe I'll put a bunk bed in here. I find that Sims households that you're not controlling tend to have twins a lot. Can't wait till we have a whole household that's full of kids again. Little screaming babies. Yeah, I don't know why Yuki's just standing there. Where's Brendan? I think he'd rather talk to Brendan than talk to Yuki. Oh, he's crying. Okay, I did notice something recently. His dad died. I don't think he's in the relationship panel, but Ephraim did die, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna have to put him in his hot weather because he's overheating. So he's gonna have a wine glass. We'll just have to try to ignore it. So he's chatting to Brendan and he's sort of saying like, how well can we trust Morgan? I know that he's married to your wife's sister, but we were found out. They discovered where we were, and my mother and Otto were taken away in the dead of night by some guards. I assume that they've gone to prison. And Brendan's like, no, he's a cool dude. I mean, he'd say whatever the medieval equivalent of cool dude is. He'd be like, he's a wonderful fellow, hey nonny nonny. No, stop T-posing and talk. Maybe I will then, other Sims, ask about Marnie. So he's like, where do you think they've been taken? And Brendan says, oh, they're probably in the castle. That's where most of the criminals go. And Brendan's like, if you're worried, I don't think they will just be executed outright. And that's a huge relief to Kirby. And Brendan says that they're going to face a trial. So... Your mother has a great reputation. I don't know how. We all lived in the middle of the woods, so I have no idea how she had such an amazing reputation, but she did. Like, she did have a pristine reputation. And that when we got that pop-up, whenever that was, it said something like, Sims will be quick to forgive their actions or whatever, so... They're going to be facing a trial. It's very difficult to go and see them in the palace because of how well guarded it is, and also they're peasants, they're serfs, and they're still... Even if they're not in hiding from the law, they're in hiding because of their running from the vampire that is the ward to Jask. So they still have to be relatively incognito. Traveling around this part of Windenburg is probably fine. I mean, it looks super fancy, but if you look at the whole world map... Wait, maybe I can show you. Yeah, so this Old Platz is the sort of like... It's not even like a peasant part of town. The serfs and peasants all kind of live more in the countryside. I mean, the inn, you saw the class of inn, it's not amazing, but it's certainly not as fancy as this island where the Bjergsen and Villarreal family lives, and it's definitely not as fancy as where the palace is in Winslow. And then we've got like the Turpin family, the Bailey Moon family, and the Goth family. So that's where the nobles live. This is like... They're also nobles, but they're more country nobles because they look after the harvest. They're viewed with a little bit of superiority by these guys because they have to work for their money, or at least employ people to work for them. I guess these guys are kind of like merchant class, but like a very well-off merchant class. That's a little lesson for you guys. Yeah, so here in this part of town, what was I even saying? I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying that they probably are okay to wander around a little bit, but of course, Parsley's the one that's going out exploring the most, because the rest of them are pretty recognizable from all the times they used to go harvesting and stuff. I'm getting a lot of T-posing, which is interesting. So Kirby's basically like, what if we went and we just like pled to go and see them? Do you think they would let us in? And Brendan says, I mean, maybe. The king's just died. That's another thing that I didn't tell you guys. The king has just died, so they've got a new prince, and maybe he's a bit more lenient than... What's with the T-posing? He's a bit more lenient than the last one. I might have to stop these guys and their chat because they're bugging out quite a lot. So I'll leave him here chatting to Brendan. I think what I'll do is a bit later on I'll have the child with the highest charisma skill go and try to talk their way into the castle. So he's got charisma 2. I'm gonna switch control to these guys. Oh, he's angry because he knows what Brienne did. So he's also charisma 2, but not as much. Parsley doesn't have any. Peach Pit doesn't have any. Ooh, Plenty has more charisma than her older brother. Oh, she's feeling really bad. And I'm gonna take little Parsley out to hang out with his troublemaker friends. So while he's been exploring this kind of part of town with the market, he stumbled across this like little kind of thieves hideaway, and he's fallen in with a bad crowd, who I will now introduce you to. So this is his little gang of thieves. I just used Sims that had the klepto trait. Nanami's the first one that showed up. So she's from the Ito household, but we'll just pretend that she lives nearby. I think she's so pretty. I did give her a makeover. I didn't give the rest of her family a makeover because I don't think we'll be seeing them for a long time. Nanami is the oldest. Hold on, stop moving please. And I am obsessed with her hair. I mean, I'm really just flexing because I gave her makeover. I think this hair was like a collaboration. I'll post the link to the creator down in the description. They also made the some of the wanted posters that you might have seen at the start. I think she's beautiful. I really want to marry one of my Sims off to her, but I think she's probably a bit too fancy for them, unfortunately. So her and Louise Goth, who is one of the Goth children, who is absolutely too fancy for anybody. Louise Goth did have the klepto trait, so I'm saying that she's kind of like slumming it. And these women should not be hanging out unescorted. They are far too fancy, but no one really goes here because it has a reputation, and it's, I guess, their way of rebelling. So this is Alyssa. She is the gang leader. They don't really have a name. I might give them one if you guys are that invested. I don't know how long we'll be following Parsley, but I just wanna still like give him a bit of backstory. Not backstory. I want to give him a bit of like stuff to do because I feel like, yeah, he was super neglected. This is Louise Goth. So she's one of the younger Goth siblings. I think that Bella is still alive, but Mortimer has died. A lot of the NPCs that are in the game when you first start, if they are adult or older... We saw that! So they're stealing from their own hideout, which is funny, but yeah. We'll see more of the noble families when we are in the second generation, which isn't too far away. Can I lock it on? Little Amy. So Amy Prescott's from the new high school pack, but I'm saying that she lives nearby as well. Ethan didn't show up. I don't really want Parsley just hanging out with a bunch of girls. I think he'd think that they have cooties. Wait, it's alien night? Really? Really? Do we have to do that? Who's even working the bar? Alright, and this is Ethan. Ethan, that outfit... Oh my god, he's somehow aged up to frickin' teen. He must have aged up to teen literally right outside. Okay, that's really annoying. Because he was so cute. Okay, well Ethan is not gonna look like he fits in at all. I don't really want to make him over right now. We'll just focus on the rest of them. Oh, he stole something. Household inventory. I don't know what that is. But good for you, Parsley. Oh my god, I can invite Kelly to join them on vacation. What would a dog say? I kind of want to do that. That would be really funny. I kind of like it up here better. I think this is like probably better for recording, isn't it? It's much brighter and scenic. I like this build. This is from the gallery. Most of my builds are from the gallery. A lot of you complimented the inn in the last episode. That was also from the gallery. I think it was from one of Fake Gamer Girls. She had a challenge to build a medieval build. Well, somehow it's 9 PM and we've done nothing. So I guess tomorrow we'll have the Sims go to... Why am I zoomed in on him peeing? We'll have the Sims go to the castle. This is a weird tavern with like no body behind the bar. It said it was alien light, but there's no aliens. Dead empty. Oh, this bed. Oh, look at that cobble. That's amazing. Oh my god, that's stunning. Oh, I love that. Oh, that one's kind of sticking out. You can see what they did. That's really cool. Oh, it's because the posts cover it. I say, sorry, I'm getting so distracted, but I'm constantly amazed at how good everyone else is at building. I'm gonna invite Kelly to join their vacation. I really like the idea of a little dog hanging out with Parsley and being like his bestie. Because these two have each other. He's kind of like the left out triplet, you know? Okay, the dog did not respond. Why did the dog not respond? Oh, she's here! Kelly! Offer friendship. Oh, there's a bartender. Alright, cool. They've got someone in their little thieves den to get drinks from if they need it. I'm thinking, you guys will have to let me know what your thoughts are, but maybe I can have the family stay here now that they're in with the crowd. Although I think a lot of the other members of the family are sort of more like good Sims in that they care about their reputation and they probably wouldn't want to be seen in a place like this, so I don't know. These two especially, who want to be career women. But I think if they find out what Brienne's done, they're gonna not want to stay there. Although I don't think they have much of a choice. She's a glutton, aggressive, and a troublemaker. I think she's a perfect match for him. And you know, they have room in their household. But I want it to be a slow burn. A friendship slow burn. She seems to be warming to him, like they've got a bit of friendship now. Can I swipe another object? Maybe I'll go upstairs. Yeah, I'll steal this little lantern. No one's up there. I don't think it really super makes sense that he would steal from this place where he's trying to get in with this group of people, but maybe it's like a hazing thing. They've given him a quest, like steal something from under our noses and we'll let you be one of the gang. Kelly's learned to sit! Oh my god! Yes, Kelly! I love Kelly. I would die for Kelly. Level 3 mischief. Great. Everything's going in his household inventory, which is annoying. Oh yeah, Kelly. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Growl at them. Kelly, attack! Attack! Oh, she's just going to sleep. Right, we're gonna take him home. Look, she's on vacation with us. That's so silly. So I'll get her a bowl. Maybe I'll get her a ball so they can play. I'm like, this series is now all about Kelly. Oh, Kirby would love it. Kirby would love there being a dog. I think he's really worried about Otto. Are they still besties? Yeah, they're still best friends. Oh, the best of friends with a nearly unbreakable bond. That's so cute. Yeah, he's really worried. He's worried about his mom too, of course. How are you doing? Oh no, baby. Oh, baby. Why are there spiders here? Clean your stuff. Get rid of these cobwebs, honestly. You say you have a neat trait. What is all this? Right, well, I'm gonna wait until it's daylight, and then was it Plenty? Plenty with the highest charisma? Yeah. So Peach Pit, who's I can't really think of a friendly word for manipulator, but that's what she is. She can think of the perfect plan. She says to Plenty, hey, you look really sick. You look really bad. I think if you went to the castle and you started crying and said you're really sick and you want to see your mom before you die, then they'd let you. And then Plenty... Peach Pit is going through a phase. She's feeling very rebellious and will seek to challenge parental authority. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. She's like, we gotta challenge authority. You walk up to those guards and you say, let me in, I'm dying, I'm sick. And Plenty's like, wait, I'm dying? But she can't go by herself, so I'm gonna have Kirby go get Nikita, because I think he wants to see the werewolves. Oh, while Kirby is exploring the tunnels, I guess he doesn't know them that well. Something has attacked him. Uh-oh. He's come out here, battered and bruised. I'm sorry, buddy. So he's come out next to the big mansion, but I don't think he's gonna see Jacob. He's gonna go straight to Nikita, yeah, and knock on the door. Oh, he's not doing well. Everyone's kind of having a sorry time this episode except for Parsley. They're probably all asleep, but let's see. Oh no. Oh, Nikita's right there. So she's immediately seen him and been like, Kirby, oh my god, you can't be here, they're gonna find you. They know to come here to look for you. They know how close you guys are with us. And he's like, no, it's okay, I should be alright. Because Otto and Marnie have been taken away. And she interrupts him like, what? What's happened? And he fills her in and she's like, right, we gotta go. And he's like, yeah, so, Plenty. And she's like, Plenty? And he's like, yeah, Plenty's gonna go to the castle. Can you go with her? Just to make sure. So maybe I'll invite her on vacation. I'm just inviting everyone on vacation. Oh, Emmett's here. We haven't really done much with Emmett, have we? And there's, Rory in her non-wolf form. Yeah, I'll let him just eat before we go. Wolfgang's here. He would talk to Wolfgang. and fill in his old mentor on everything that's been going on. So they're chatting about that, and he's saying, like, what can I do to help? How can I harness my very, very latent magic? Wolfgang's saying, like, well, I don't know, I could teach you how to shapeshift, so you could, like, turn into, like, a mouse and go and crawl into his cell to talk to your brother, but I don't think those forms of magic, the one that you have, is really similar to mooncasting, so I wish that I knew more, buddy, but I'm out of my element as usual. And Kirby's like, it's alright. He's like, it's okay, they're gonna have a trial. I'm gonna go and take Nikita now so she can see Otto before it happens, and hopefully they'll be found innocent, but we'll see. So they're going back to the tunnels. She's just run straight there. And he has to run behind her to the tunnels, like, wait, I don't know the way so well, something just attacked me. And she yells out, that was probably just Greg. And he's like, huh? Alright, Plenty, come talk to Nikita. Oh, she's really not in good shape. So Nikita's like, you sure you're up for this? And she's like, yeah. Yeah. I'm fine. So off they go. So this is the beautiful castle that Chesky Sorcha has made me for my royals. So Dominic fires and... is it Morgana fires? I can't remember what her name is, but yeah, they lived here. King Dominic died, so it's now... I wonder if I can find them, actually. It's now... I think it's King Palmsleff. Yeah, here he is. King Palmsleff. Lady Siobhan... Well, Princess Siobhan and Princess Morgana. Oh, it's Moira. It was Queen Moira. Yeah, the two princesses have been married off. King Palmsleff, I think he's probably still only a teen. And they've got various other princesses and princes. Plenty is going to give a respectful introduction to the guards and try to weasel her way in with Nikita's help. Why did you take your helmet off? Okay. She says, hello, Mr. Guard. Hello, Mr. Knight. And he says, hi, how can I help? Oh, this knight, by the way, he's trans. I took him from the gallery and I just changed his build and everything because I really liked his scars and his outfits, so yeah, canonically he is a trans man. So Peachpit says, excuse me, Mr. Knight, I'm really sick and my mom is downstairs in your dungeon and I want to see her. I'm dying, and he wants to get rid of her because he doesn't know if she's contagious, and he's like, yeah, go right in, I'll take you down. So he's taken them down to this beautiful dungeon and he's searching both of them just to make sure they're not bringing anything to help the prisoners escape. Nikita has a cutting of Otto's cow plant, but the guard's like, it's just a leaf, that's fine. You let him wipe his unspeakables with it. So he leads them into the cells. I think Nikita's going to go in Otto's cell, and Peachpit can go in to talk with her mom, who hopefully can cure her sickness, actually. I didn't think of that. She still has her potions, and, like, she still has her concoctions. Maybe she's got something useful. So I think we'll focus on these two... Oh, no, don't go out of the cell. Okay, maybe he's let them out of the cell. Otto's not allowed out because he's very dangerous. Marnie's only suspected of a crime. I have locked the doors. My game is so broken. So yeah, Marnie's giving Plenty a hug and reassuring her that it's all going to be alright. The knight's keeping a watchful eye over them to make sure that the prisoners don't escape. And Marnie's like, oh my god, my little girl. Oh no, I'm so sorry you're sick. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. So they're fine. So I'll just focus on these two now. So Otto gives Nikita, well, I think Nikita would jump straight on Otto, give him a huge hug, be like, what the hell, you're such an idiot. How could you end up here, you silly boy? And Otto again tries to, like, reassure her. He's like, it's alright, we'll find our way out. I'm sure this isn't the end. And Nikita gives him the cutting from the cow plant, and she's like, you can use this. You can still harness your magic. Maybe you can bring the cow plant here, and it can help you escape. And Otto's like, no, I'm not doing that. These people haven't done anything wrong. And Nikita just kind of stares at him like they're royals. She's encouraging him to keep using his magic, and although he is not really adept with it and has been feeling sick, he's like, okay, I'll do my best, I'll keep trying. He can kind of talk to Marnie through the wall, but because she doesn't even know she's a spellcaster, she can't really give him any advice other than, like, be careful. So these two are having some much needed one-on-one time, and I think Otto's gonna pop the question. So he says, Nikita, I'm never gonna feel like this about anybody else. Will you be my wife when I'm out of here? And she says, Otto, of course. Of course I will. I will be your wife, absolutely. It's not something that I ever would have thought of myself doing, but with you, I can imagine a life like that. Can you not? Can you not interrupt my moment, please? Thank you. So these two are engaged. He's yelling because she's had to leave. The gods called her away, I guess. Okay, bye, Otto. Good luck. So I'm going to leave things here for now. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.